Anytime you reach a level, expect to see the devil. That always surface, so you gotta keep a shovel. This is just a cost for when people don't ever settle. Gotta keep myself in this walking in his apparel. Sharper than a bevel on a perfect fade. People see the sunny days, not when he raining on parades. Living out my vows, only reneging if it's spades. Taught to never cave, ignore the pain, being brave. Wow, I got kids who need me to be emotionally present. It's important if they gon' reach the places they destined. My right hand quit the band, got it stressing. Lord, what a lesson, it's the cost of my profession. Counting all these blessings and you was feeling neglected. Chosen and selected, I ain't worthy. You still be having mercy. So now I'm giving grace to the people that really irked me. That be a struggle admitting how much it hurt me. I know I ain't perfect, that's why I'm asking for guidance. It's hard not to sin when the things around you define us. Turn a plus into a minus. Pressure bust pipes, I take that to make a diamond. Long as me and you aligning, you out front just like a lineman. Blocking that attack. And an umpire, how you watching back? I repent, you give me slack. Still be sending to the max, you still sewing up the cracks. Yeah, that's in my game, my prayers in Jesus' name. How you love us when we estranged, then you suffer. And still be the buffer, that's the strength we couldn't muster. I pray to see the upper when my days run out of numbers. Amen.
Coming up next, the Warriors taking up.
Put me on top.
Welcome to 2K Sports. Hey, Brent, now that we are past the midway point of the season, it's fair to say games like these become even more important.
Yeah, no question, Kevin. It feels like after the break, the starter gun goes off, and it's a full sprint to try to get yourself into position to be a participant in postseason play. How's that for alliteration?
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Pass to Knox, out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Alvarez. No good on the 3. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game. And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And the pass to Knox. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Inside, and it's Nixon missing. So the Bulls, their last game, a winning. Against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Here's Nelson. That one, no good. Here's Coulibaly. 11-point game his last outing. To the middle. Stolen. Just around.
Okay.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. From outside the arc, nailed from three-point land. He's got 5.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's May. He averages a bit over 6 points a game, and it's in there.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Snatched away. And now Knox running the floor all by himself.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
To the right side. Nice move. And down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Pass to Alvarez. Now here is Nelson. D right on him. And the shot goes in.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
There's the pick. To the left wing. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played on Seas. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
It's blocked. Here's Knox. He had 15 points last outing. Here's the 3. Nelson, no luck. To the inside. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Hits the three-point bomb.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. He is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Pass to Coulibaly. Cuts off the pass. Pass to Alvarez. Count the basket. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Warriors?
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team. Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Here's May. Five to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 13.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Already it's February. I believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Take a look at the Warriors. They've done well enough to be in 5th place in the conference so far.
And I think for the Warriors, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
Well, the goal is very defined. They have to have a strong finish to the season and make sure they get home court advantage for at least the first few rounds of the playoffs.
From the arc, that one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Passes to Nelson. It's deflected. Goes back up. Rebound by the Bulls. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, that had to have been #1 priority for the coaching staff coming into this one, limiting those turnovers and making sure they don't beat themselves this time.
Here's May. 6 points for him. And he hits the jumper for 2. May's got 8 points. The Bulls leading by 3. The pass to Arnold. Fires the 3. Alvarez pulls it in. Last game for the Bulls, they picked up the W against the Bucks. Knox, the pass to Alvarez. Back to Knox. They set the screen. Misses the deep three-point attempt. Chicago has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 10-2 run here. To the left side wing. Ryder. A three-pointer is right on target. 3 points. And the Bulls lead by 8.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
A minute 42 left in the first quarter. May passes to Alvarez. The 15-footer, good.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
From deep. Nelson with the rebound. Pass to May. Back to Nelson. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Richardson, he's checked in for the Bulls. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for him.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
52 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
I do so enjoy watching the bounce pass executed that perfectly.
The Bulls leading by 4. They set the pick. Here's Arnold. The Warriors pull it in.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Here's May. Cummings grabs the board. Chicago has gone 4-7 from three-point range so far in the first. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bulls shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. First one falls for Bailey. He's checked in for Patterson. So he gets them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? He's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Here's May. He's got 8. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. He's got 7.
And he waited for the last possible minute to get that one off. Made a sick adjustment right before he let it go.
And so it's Chicago with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Nelson is out there with Evans, and it's May in at the point. That's the Warriors' 5. Nelson from outside connects from three-point range. Nelson's got 11.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Gardner. No good there. Great D that time from Cummings. They set the pick. And the Warriors making a change here. Finley's checked in.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Golden State on D. 6-point game. Richardson for 3, and the Bulls with another miss. Richardson's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Down low, here's Finley. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's eye.
Such a wide open look. And the Bulls lead by 7.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter.
First team foul.
Here's Gardner. No good on the quick 3. Bulls leading by 7. Bulls moving the ball around. Kicks it out to Richardson. Kick by Cummings. Just 4 to shoot. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Moore. And too long on the shot.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Kicks it out to Richardson. Three-pointer. Cranes the three-pointer. Richardson's got the lead up to 10 now for Chicago.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Pass to Nelson. The fadeaway. It's in and good for his 6th field goal at 10 attempts.
Boy, once he gets going like this, he becomes unstoppable.
Chicago calls timeout. Teams changing it up here.
And now look at Knox, some stats on him. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's putting up about 17 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Here's May after the Bulls pick up 2. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
You have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
The Bulls leading by 8. There's the pick. Driving to the basket. Nixon. And the Bulls, another 3. And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
The Warriors shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. Free throw drops for Nelson. The Warriors making a switch here. Both free throws good for Nelson. Bulls have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Passes it to Evans. To the paint. The inside shot, and it will go. And the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Nelson.
Solid in the first. Fantastic here in the second. He was just waiting for the moment.
Richardson the pass to Elliott. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Here's Knox. Offline with his 3.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Now the pass to Elliott. Here's Nixon. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. And here are the Bulls now. The Warriors making the shot.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Brent, aren't even you amazed at the size of coaching staffs and all the support people these individual teams have now?
Yeah, some of the teams really go way out there with regards to almost a 1-to-1 ratio, Kevin, between player and coach. I just wonder sometimes if there's ideas that get shared, if they get convoluted with that many people. But if you're a player, man, the resources are there.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Both teams deciding to change it up. Ball stolen. Here's Arnold. Here's Elliott. Pass to Arnold. Takes the 3. That's off. It's his 4th miss in 7 tries. Warriors trail by 11. Fades back. He can't get that one.
He wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's May. Rebound by the Bulls. Elliott's got 4 rebounds in this game. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's a good screen. Here's Arnold. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
It's his first trip to the line.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And the Warriors making a change here. Galloway's checked in. Timeout called the Warriors. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
at the hottest teams in the league. These squads have knocked down everything in the last 10 games. The Bulls third.
But lately, their offense has been completely in sync. Guys are accepting their roles and playing unselfish basketball. That's helped them hit a high percentage of those opportunities.
Out to the right wing. Here's May. 8 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. Tries again. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Galloway.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
And he gets the bucket.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Pass to Ryder. There's the triple. Hands it from downtown. Ryder's got his second bucket of the night.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
And he drives in. Here's Monsees. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
They get it back. Richardson outside. Passes it to Arnold. Goes up again. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. 23 points in the game.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Nelson's checked in for Golden State. And here's a look at some numbers for him.
He hasn't been as sharp in the past 10 games as we're used to. It shows in his passing. The assist numbers down. Even the simple passes look tough for him right now. Maybe tonight he can get back on his game.
Here's Alvarez. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first half. Monsees traps in the tray. 7 points in the game.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
They set the pick. Here's Arnold, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
The Warriors have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And the first one at the line is good.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunity, get to the line. And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Going inside. The rebound by May.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
And it's off from three-point range.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Here's Coulibaly. Still yet to score. Top of the key. That shot off. Warriors trail by 14. Here's Alvarez. Cummings grabs the board. Cummings got rebound number 5 here tonight. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Elliott. That misses off the backboard. The pass to May. Down low. Intercepted. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Just 3 on the clock. For Chicago, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. And so it's Chicago. Their lead at 15 going into the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We come back right after this.
Put your hands together, fans, for your arena entertainment.
And these take into account how teams are playing of late. So a little bit of a recency bias, perhaps. And now switching over to our current game, what a tough start for the Warriors.
Well, teams these days love to shoot the three.
And that about wraps it up. And as the
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Chicago leading by 15. Taking a look at the Bulls. There's a screen to the inside. And he slams it one-handed.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Nelson, the pass to Alvarez. Now Nelson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
A moment here to see the numbers for Nelson. First in scoring, first in rebounding, and he's a defensive ball hawk. You can't let your guard down. Remember, he's 10th in the league in steals per game.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Here's Knox. Here's Monsees. And it's Nixon with the rebound. And Chicago shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Here's Arnold. And that one is stuffed right through.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Here's May. He's got 8. Pass to Knox. Clock at 4. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Nelson. Count that one.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
The Warriors have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. Free throw drops for Nelson. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Bulls have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Warriors trail by 16. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Driving inside. Lets it go with the 3. Drills the three-pointer. 28 points for him.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. With this break in the action, let's see which players have had the hot hand lately. Here are the top scorers in the past month. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Knox, the pass to Alvarez. Here's Knox. Nelson with it, and they pick up 2. Nelson's got 9 points now in just the second half.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Inside. And here's the break. Here's May. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Warriors have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. He takes it in, picked him clean. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Warriors trail by 13. Pass to Nelson. Goes up the baseline, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Here's Knox, and he finishes nicely on the layup. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Kicks it out to Richardson. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Richardson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Over to the left wing. Here's Monsees. Chicago grabs the miss. They led by as many as 18 points.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And it's May missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Here's Knox. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. And Nelson gets it to go. Chicago leading by 12. Two-handed jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Well, he's been carrying them all night on offense, but at some point, he's going to need some help.
Chicago calls timeout.
The Warriors Youth Kids Team. Chicago
has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. There's the drive. Count it. He has 5. Moore finds Evans. Gardner passes to Nelson. Top of the key jumper, no good. And Chicago shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. They've got Evans. He's out there with Nelson. And it's Patterson in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for Golden State. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Here's Gardner. Misses the 3.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
To the wing right side, Arnold. And the Bulls, another 3.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Here's the screen. Here's Gardner. Here he goes. They're running. Here's Nixon. Good. Nixon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Nelson kicks to Moore. Hey, Brent, in recent years, we've seen the rise of sports analytics conventions, pro basketball negotiation competitions. I mean, they're really digging deep.
Well, they're not only digging deep, Kevin, but they're giving a tremendous opportunity to a swath of people that never thought they'd be part of the NBA. Look, if you're not 6'8" with a 35-inch vertical, that doesn't mean that you still don't have a place at the table in the NBA. You study hard enough, or you can make contributions to what the business side of basketball is all about.
Out left to the wing. Passes it to Elliott. Evans on the double team. The three. Shot clock at 3. The Warriors pull it in. Nelson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. There's the 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Nixon's got 4 rebounds in this game. Patterson bringing the double. The pass to Elliott. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Launches it. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 33 points for him.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found the comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble. That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Chicago calls timeout.
For your Warriors, 15.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Out to the wing. Pass to Coulibaly.
I don't know if you push the panic button now, but that's the 4th personal, and he needs to stay aggressive out there. So going to be interesting to see how he plays moving forward.
And of course, you were known as Bones in your playing days, but what were some of your favorite NBA nicknames?
Oh, Kevin, I've been so fortunate to be around the NBA for so long. I go way back to names like Iceman, George Gervin, or Dr. J, Julius Erving, or Pistol Pete Maravich, one of my favorite players. But is there anyone better than Magic Johnson? No way he's going to pass that shot up. He is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Doubled by Nelson. Shoots the 3. And Coulibaly gets it to go.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line. It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Number 7,
He hits the second from the line. Here's May. Pass to Nelson. Puts one up from 19. They get it back. Passes it to Alvarez. Clock at 6. Here's Monsees. Here's Nelson. And at last, they get one to fall. Nelson's got 44. There's the screen. Hey, Brent, in general, as we widen the lens here, what do you think current NBA teams could do better?
Well, it's going to be interesting, Kevin, to see how, with the defensive 3-second rule sort of disappearing, how many more coaches are able to implement.
And I'm so might fly up for the dye my hair. These rappers be talking and then they broken. Ain't no for a fake. I make slimes pull up. That bitch still in the sway, so we pick her up. The bag of my truck. I don't care all this money, not here for. Sit in the trap, I be taking